So the lecture is for today's welcome for today's class, and the class is for B.Ed first year Unit 1 notes on. I'm only giving all the notes, okay? So notes on understanding the growth and development of the learner. The previous lecture notes I have already given you in the description. The link is given below. You can just check. And today's topic will be on role of parents in facilitating holistic development. So you can take down this, okay? Write down. Role of parents in facilitating holistic development. Okay, although a parent's role in their children holistic development evolves as kids grow, one thing remains constant: we are our children's learning model. Our attitudes about education can inspire and show them how to take charge of their own educational journey. First point will be about be a role model for learning. For example, you all can take down the notes under this. In the early years, parents are their children's first teachers exploring nature. Reading together, cooking together, and counting together when a young child begins formal school. The parent's job is to show him how school can extend the learning began together at home and how exciting and meaningful this learning can be. As preschoolers grow into school age kids, parents become their children's learning coaches through guidance and reminders parents help their kid organize their time and support their desire to learn new things in and out of school. The next thing will be finding wish of child. One of the most important thing a parents can do is notice her child. Is he a talker or he is shy? Find out what interests him and help him explore it. Let a child show you the way he likes to learn. Recommends Dalton Miller Jones, PhD. Next will be the third part, emotional identification. An emotional identification with either or both parents represents a second, quite a different way in which the family affects children. By age 4 to 5 years, children different way in which children believe unconsciously that some of the attributes of their parents are part of their own rebirth reporter. Um, Even although this belief might have no objective basis, a girl whose own mother is afraid of storm and large animals is tempt to assume that she too is afraid of these dangerous events. A girl with a relatively fearlessly mother will come to the opposite conclusion. In addition, children share viciously in some of the experiences that occur to the parents with whom they are identified. A boy whose father is popular with friends and relatives, for example, will find it easier to conclude that he too that qualities that make him acceptable to others. Next is the fourth one, tune into how child learns. Many children use a combination of modalities to study and learn. Some learn visually through making and seeing pictures, others through tactile experience like building block tower and working with clay. Still others are auditory learners who pay most attention to what they hear, and they may not learn the same way their siblings or you do. By paying attention to how your children learn, you may be able to pick his interest and explain tough topics by drawing pictures together, creating charts, building models, singing songs, and even making up rhymes. Moving towards the next one, that will be taking practice what child learns at school. Many teachers encourage parents to go over what their young children are learning So, where we reached in a non pressurized way, and to practice what they may need extra help with. This doesn't mean drilling them for success, but it may mean going over basic counting skills, multiplication table or letter recognition, depending on the needs and learning level of the child. There may be times to review, but don't take on the role of drill master at Dine Live PhD. And what you do revive, it should feel as if your child wants to be a part of the practice. Next, moving towards the next part, that will be the sixth one, connecting what child learns to everyday life. Parents should make learning part of child everyday experience, especially when it comes out of child natural questions. When parents cook together, come out, they do measuring maths. Okay? When parents drive in the car, count license plates and talk about the states. When parents turn on the blender, explore how it works together. When child studies the weather, talk about why it was so hot at the beach, have give and take conversation, listening to child ideas instead of pouring information into their heads. Next will be the this will be the last one. Okay, then I'll wind up my class here only in the notes. Next, seventh one, it is to connect what child learns to the world. Parents should find appropriate ways to help the to older child connect his school learning to world events. Start by asking questions. Example: ask a second grader if she knows about a recent event and what she heard. Then ask what she could do to help, such as sending supplies to hurricane victims. Parents might ask a younger child if he's heard about anything the news and find out what he knows. This will help your child become a caring learner. Okay, so I'll wind up my class here only. Okay, in the next lecture I'll continue with the other notes. Continuation of the notes will be in the other class. Okay, so I'll wind up my class here only, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe with your friends.